The festive season is just around the corner. And you know what that means? Delicious food, great company, and a slightly lighter wallet. Yeah, let's be real. The holidays can be a huge drain on our finances if we're not careful. But what if I told you that you can have an amazing festive season without breaking the bank? It's totally possible. And today, I am going to share my top 10 best ways to manage your money so you can celebrate stress-free. Stick around, because these tips are going to change your holiday game for good. First things first, let's talk about the big one, budgeting. I know. The word budget can sound a little scary, but trust me, it's your best friend during the holidays. Before you do anything else, sit down and figure out exactly how much you can realistically afford to spend. This isn't about limiting your fun. It's about being intentional. Create a dedicated holiday budget that covers everything. Gifts, food, travel, decorations, and even those little extra treats you buy for yourself. You can use a simple spreadsheet, a notebook, or a budgeting app. The key is to have a clear number in mind. Once you have that total, break it down into categories. For example, you might allocate 50% to gifts, 30% to food and gatherings, and 20% to travel and miscellaneous costs. This plan will be your roadmap for the entire season. Now that you have a budget, let's move on to tip number 2. Make a detailed list and check it twice, or maybe 3 times. This applies to everything, but especially to your gift giving. Who are you buying for? What are you getting them? And most importantly, how much will it cost? Write it all down. This simple step prevents those last-minute panic purchases that always end up costing more than you planned. It also helps you avoid forgetting anyone important. A list keeps you focused and helps you stick to your budget for each person. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about ticking off names as you find the perfect gift. It's a small organizational habit that has a huge financial impact. Okay, let's get into the fun part. Shopping. Tip number 3 is to start early and shop smart. The closer we get to the holidays, the more prices seem to creep up, and the more likely we are to make impulsive decisions. Starting your shopping in October or November gives you time to find the best deals. Keep an eye out for sales like Black Friday and Cyber Monday, but don't just buy something because it's on sale. Ask yourself, is this on my list? Does it fit my budget? Use price comparison websites and browser extensions to ensure you're getting the best possible price. And don't forget to look for coupon codes before you check out online. A few minutes of searching can save you a surprising amount of money. This brings me to tip number 4. Get creative with your gift giving. The most meaningful gifts aren't always the most expensive ones. Think about alternatives to traditional store-bought presents. Could you create a personalized photo album or a scrapbook? Are you good at baking? A beautifully packaged box of homemade cookies or a special jam can be an incredibly thoughtful and cherished gift. You could also offer your time or skills. Maybe you can babysit for a friend with young kids, help a family member with a DIY project, or teach someone a new skill you have. These gifts of service are often more valuable than anything you could buy in a store, and they cost you nothing but a little bit of your time and effort. Another fantastic idea? And tip number 5 is to suggest a secret Santa or a gift exchange. If you have a large family or a big group of friends, buying a gift for everyone can get incredibly expensive and overwhelming. A secret Santa is the perfect solution. Everyone draws one name and is responsible for buying a single, thoughtful gift for that person. You can set a price limit to make it fair and affordable for everyone. This way, everyone still gets the joy of giving and receiving a present, but the financial pressure is significantly reduced. It also puts the focus back on finding one truly great gift rather than a dozen mediocre ones. It's a win-win for everyone's wallet and sanity. Let's talk about all the parties and gatherings. Tip number 6 is to embrace the potluck. Hosting a big festive dinner can be a massive expense. Instead of taking on the entire financial burden yourself, suggest a potluck-style meal. You can provide the main course, like the turkey or ham, and ask your guests to bring a side dish, a dessert, or drinks. Most people are more than happy to contribute, and it turns the meal into a collaborative and fun experience. It's a wonderful way to share the load, both in terms of cost and cooking, and you get to try a delicious variety of dishes that you didn't have to prepare yourself. Now for a tip that requires a little bit of tip number 7, track your spending as you go. It is so easy to lose track of all the little purchases that add up over the festive season. That coffee here, those cute decorations there, it adds up fast. Make a habit of checking your holiday budget every few days. You can use your banking app or a dedicated spending tracker to see where your money is going. This helps you stay accountable and allows you to make adjustments if you see you overspending in one category. Maybe you cut back a little on decorations to have more for a special gift. Catching overspending early is key to not ending up with a financial hangover in January. My 8th tip is to use cash or a dedicated debit card for your holiday spending. This is a classic but incredibly effective psychological trick. When you physically hand over cash or see the balance on your debit card go down, you feel the impact of the purchase more than when you just swipe a credit card. It makes you think twice before buying something. You could even take out your budgeted amount in cash and put it in separate envelopes for gifts, food, and so on. When the cash in an envelope is gone, it's gone. This physical limit is a powerful tool to prevent overspending and racking up credit card debt that will follow you into the new year. Next up, tip number 9. Reconsider your decorations. We all love a festive-looking home, but you don't need to buy a whole new set of decorations every single year. Before you hit the stores, take inventory of what you already have. Chances are you have plenty of beautiful decorations packed away. You can give them a fresh look by simply rearranging them or combining them in new ways. If you do want to add something new, consider DIY decorations. You can make beautiful wreaths, garlands, and ornaments with natural materials from your backyard or inexpensive craft supplies. It's a fun activity to do with family or friends, and it adds a personal touch to your home that you just can't buy. And finally, my 10th and perhaps most important tip is to focus on what truly matters. The festive season is about connection, gratitude, and spending quality time with the people you love. It's not about the number of presents under the tree or how extravagant your dinner is. Plan free or low-cost activities to do together. Go for a walk to see the holiday lights in your neighborhood. Have a movie marathon of your favorite festive films. Play board games or volunteer together for a local charity. These are the experiences that create lasting memories, not the expensive gifts that will be forgotten by next year. By shifting your focus from material things to meaningful moments, you'll not only save money, but you'll also have a richer and more fulfilling holiday season. So there you have it. 10 practical and effective ways to manage your money during the festive season. Let's do a quick recap. Create a detailed budget, make a list for everything, start shopping early, and look for deals. Get creative with DIY or service gifts. Organize a Secret Santa, embrace the potluck track, your spending diligently, use cash to stay grounded, reuse and DIY your decorations, and most importantly, focus on creating memories, not on buying things. By putting these strategies into practice, you can navigate the holidays with confidence, knowing that you're in complete control of your finances. You'll be able to enjoy all the magic of the season without the stress and worry of overspending. And you'll start the new year on a strong financial footing, which is truly the best gift you can give yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I hope these tips help you have a wonderful and financially stress-free festive season. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living your best life on a budget. Let me know in the comments which tip you're most excited to try. Happy holidays, everyone!